Hey cats, what's happening? As you well know, I like to spend a lot of time riding on the Harley, enjoying the wind in my face, but I spend an awful lot of my time in the great outdoors. I work outdoors, I live out in the country, and I like to do a lot of hiking and exploring. Well, today I'm going to take you on a little adventure to a place that I like to call the Forbidden Valley. The trail starts right over here. It's a pretty rugged place. It's almost inaccessible. There's only one way in and one way out. And the animals have found that. So we're going to follow this deer trail, and it'll take us in. And the trail starts right up through this little swale here. Now the ground is very unstable in this area, and I'm walking on a shelf, which basically all this ground here used to be up here, and it has slid down and left this little shelf or this little road bed here, and the animals kind of follow it. It's a little more defined down here. You'll see there are places along here where the earth has actually just slid like mudslides. And we're going to follow up through this little stream bed, and it just gets steeper and steeper back in the woods here. But for now, the trail kind of winds along the edge of this, and it might be kind of hard to see where we're going, but there are evidence that deer have been up through here and other critters. Oh, it's a little steep here, but the trail still goes right up this bank. Up, up, up. Yeah. And over the top. Whew. Now you can see, looking up, it's almost vertical that way. Our path kind of winds along there and heads over into there. And then looking down, you can see the stream down there. They're pretty steep. Far off on the other bank, you can also see mudslides where the dirt has slid all the way down. The ground underneath us is almost like jello, and then there's a layer of dirt and trees on top of that. So whenever the earth moves, if there's a tremble, an earthquake, or heavy rains, we get the mudslides in this area. So it's pretty treacherous, and some places are almost impossible to walk. Here's a big wash in this area, and our path goes right along the side of it. So let's see if we can make it under here, and it gets very narrow here. and see one false move and you're over the edge. So we got to keep our feet right on this little narrow flat area. Whew. Oh, there goes a deer right up the hill. And this is the valley. It's just this one great big open area. It's just beautiful back here. And it's so quiet. You know what's really sad though? Somebody's been here and left their trash behind. What's wrong with people? You know, a place so sacred and beautiful as this, and they're going to leave a beer can laying there. This is pristine, untouched wilderness here. Let's see if I can make my way down along here. This is pretty shaky ground here. The trail is, again, pretty narrow, and it's pretty steep. Ouch. Beautiful, just beautiful down here. You know, just look at this. This is really cool. So pretty. Well, we can still follow this well-used deer path. Look at, they got it all chewed up like rototilled. And it continues right up through here. They seem to know the best way. Now right there's a deer rub, which is where the buck rubbed his antler on the tree and left his mark. So they have been here. Old broken off craggy tree there. More over here. Good place for owls, birds, all kinds of wildlife. It's a wonderful, wonderful spot. Now it looks like they crossed the stream here. The path goes all the way down to the stream, and then you can see where it goes up the bank on the other side, and they go up, because for them to continue on this way, this is what I'm talking about. This is God's country here. Nobody's been back in here. You can see where the banks have fallen off. The mudslides have taken their toll on the cliffs. Pretty awesome.